Okay, so this was a message that I received, and I am going to share it publicly here because I think it's something that I see very frequently. And so this person kind of said that they're experiencing, um, excessive fatigue. They're burning legs, just kind of all the signs to shut it down, kind of much sooner than they're used to. They're not feeling good when they train. We did message a little bit about this, and what I told you was that kind of 9 times out of 10, you simply need more recovery. I also told you it's worth getting a blood panel done, particularly to check iron levels, but it could be, any number of things, and it's certainly worth getting labs done to see if there is anything unusual going on. But I just wanted to expand on kind of what we had messaged, and also to share it in a public forum because it is something that's pretty common. And what I especially see, and what I suspect where you kind of fall into this, is I see this most often with women who are kind of 2 to 4 years into serious cycling. They are very talented, very strong. They get fast, really fast. They work super hard. They're very driven. They often ride with men. So they're kind of getting this additional stimulus to ride even harder. And they can often do it, which is gratifying, feels good to hang with the dudes. But they're often kind of training at a level that is not sustainable. They do it for a couple of years and it kind of gets to a tipping point where it's no longer sustainable. And unfortunately, what I see kind of frequently is that they often either kind of double down on the level of training that they're doing, thinking, well, I guess I need to train harder, or they just kind of continue with what they're doing. And if you don't respect the need that your body's telling you it has for rest, a lot of times you'll be forced to do that. Unfortunately, I hate to say this, but I've seen a lot of women exit the sport in this period when they start getting faced with these issues. It's incredibly frustrating, and they've been on this kind of pretty steady upward trajectory, and that's not sustainable. And when that kind of ceases to be moving in that direction, it's pretty demoralizing and kind of heartbreaking. And I would hate to see that happen to you, so I would really encourage you to rest. How long you need to rest, I don't know, not knowing kind of the specifics of what you've been doing, but my hunch is that you're tired and you need a bit of a break, and that you can continue to improve as a cyclist, but you've got to listen to these signs that your body's telling you to pull back a little bit. You kind of mentioned that your work is busy. Certainly outside life stress is a huge component here. The bike stress is only one piece, but the life stress is also really important to, it contributes to the kind of unsustainable load that you're carrying. And certainly if your sleep is not good, that's going to have an impact as well. If you drink and that's impacting your sleep, or any number of things that could be impacting your sleep, it's time to really prioritize rest. And that may mean taking a little bit of a step back from cycling for a moment, maybe pulling back a little bit on your goals in the immediate so that you can chase those goals long term. And I know that's not what anyone wants to hear. It's really hard to do that when you do have big goals that are really important to you, but it is, generally, if you don't listen to your body on this one, it will tell you in a way that you can't ignore it. So yeah, probably time to rest. But also, it's worth getting some blood work done, see if there's any kind of infection or virus or anything else, or certainly iron levels or other markers could be out of whack. But 9 times out of 10, it's comes down to recovery.